Good morning, dear students. Today we will see the next part in fifth chapter, the substances in the surrounding. So, next part is that the difference in the solid, liquid, and gases. So, here, if you are seeing this table, first examples of the solids. Solids example, you know that if you are taking the wood is there, the piece of iron is there. Yes, again, liquids, if you are taking water, kerosene, spirit, oil, and gases, if you are taking the that is best is air. In air, there are different gases are present: oxygen, carbon dioxide, nitrogen, sulfur dioxide. All the gases are present in the air. Air is a mixture of various gases. Yes. So next point is the shape. What is the shape of the solid, liquid, and gases, that we will see. Here solid has a shape of its own. Yes, if you are taking the piece of iron, it has its own shape. Yes, means every solid substance they have its own shape. It retains its shape no matter how it is kept. Means if you are taking piece of iron, it will not change. Yes, it is fixed one. Yes, if you are taking glass, that is fixed one. If it will fall, then only it will break. Yes, so whatever the solid substance are there, it has its own shape. Next, liquids, if you are taking, the liquids does not have the shape of own. If you are taking water only, if water in the sea, if you are seeing the water in sea, lake, yes, river, that time the water does not have its own shape. If that only water, if you are taking in glass, means it takes the shape of the glass. Yes, so means the liquid there does not have its own shape. And gas also does not have its own shape. It occupies all available space. Now in our surrounding also air is present, but we can feel the air. So that is the difference between the solid, liquid, and gases about the shape. Next point is that volume. Volume, it has definite volume to the solids. Means that can, here they give an example, the solid like sugar, sand, if you are poured on the flat surface, here sugar is there, they can form its heap. Yes, heap means all get collected like this. Yes, and if you are taking sand also, it also form its heap. So it has its definite volume. Again, liquids also, it has a specific volume because it occupies definite portion of the container. Yes, so if you are taking water in a glass, that time also it have the specific volume of that glass, and it spread on the flat surface on pouring. Means if water will fall down, that time it can spreads, it can flows down along the slope, that is in the liquids. And gases does not have a definite volume. On changing the pressure on the gas in a closed container, its volume also changes. Understood, children? This is the difference between solid, liquid, and gases. Here some images are there with me. We'll see first. Here solid is there, first one box. It holds the shape and it has fixed volume. Here just see blue color that. Next it is liquid. liquid here pouring in that container, it takes shape of the current container, free shape, surface and fixed volume. Here fixed volume it get. Here gases also it take the shape of that container and volume of the container. Yes, this is the example of solid, this is liquid and this is the gases. Understood children? Again one more is there here image. If you are taking the solids, the arrangement of molecules are very close in the solids. That's why they will never change their shape. Here closely bonded. If you are taking example of liquid, here some they what loosely bonded, and if you are taking gases they are free. Here also they have shown. Yes, so that is the difference between the arrangement of solid, liquid and gases. Yes children, now understood the difference between solid, liquid and gases. Now we'll see the examples of solid, liquids and gases. Here some I have shown. Solids example ice, brick, wooden, iron. These all solids. And liquids if you are taking petrol, vinegar, paint, water. Yes, and gases if we are taking all the gases here, balloons in the helium, oxygen, carbon dioxide, hydrogen, these all are the gases example. Understood children? So water can found in all three states. If it is in solid, it is in ice, and liquid is in the water, and gas in the steam form. Understood children? Now the difference you understood, I think, very better. Yes, what is solid, what is liquid and what is the gases. Next part we'll see heat and change of the physical state. Yes, here on if you are putting heating on the solid substance, then it will change to the liquid. Again if you are letting heating to that liquid, it will change into gases. Again back on, if you are cooling the gas, it will change into liquid. Again if you are liquid cooling, that is converted into the solid. Means here the heat and change of the physical state. On heating, it will change solids to liquid, liquid to gas. Again, if you are cooling, then it will change gas to liquid, liquid to solid. Yes, children. Here was somehow picture is there. Heat and change of the change in the physical state of the substance is due to the effect of heat. Yes, here I'll take the example of water only will take. Yes, here water in the ice form if you are taking. Yes, solid means ice. Yes, if you are heating that, it will convert into the liquid, means that water. Again if you are heating, then it convert into the steam form, vapor form, that is in the gases. Yes children, and when the water vapors are there here in the container, if you are cooling to that, again it will change into the liquid. And this liquid if you are cooling, if you are keeping in the freeze, that time it will get convert into solid, that is in the ice form. Means change in the physical state of substance is due to the effect of heat. Understood children? Next, the temperature and the thermometer. Yes, so a specific amount of heat must be gained or lost before the state of the substance can change. So the change in the physical state is determined by how hot the substance became on gaining a heat, or how cold on losing it. Yes, how do you will tell that how hot it is or how cold a substance is there? When a substance get heat, it becomes warm and then heat. First it is become warm and it will boil or become hot. when we put on hand into that or finger in the water to judge how hot it is, but that is not an accurate measure. Generally we can do that, but how much temperature we will not get it. So beside it is substance is very hard, that time you have to measure with the scale. So thermometer is the instrument to measure the temperature. So in that, here C for Celsius is the unit for measuring the temperature, and F is the Faraday for measuring the temperature. So here in market, here the temperature thermometer is used to measure the temperature. Here if you are seeing, here Celsius is there, here Faraday is there. Here in that mercury is present and it will show that the scale. Here red color bulb is there and from that the scale will start. Yes, this side Celsius and this side Faraday. In market nowadays, different type of thermometer are there. In old days, like these are there, but now in there digital thermometers are there. Yes, in that mercury is not there. You can see this. In hospital also for measuring our body temperature, they are putting like this thermometer. Yes, and nowadays the for the COVID also somewhat different thermometers they are kept in market. Yes, so this is for measuring the temperature. Understood, children? So next is that for that recording a temperature, how you can do. So for that, take the thermometer and whatever the bulb at the lower end is filled with mercury, that you have to dip in this container. Yes. Again, when mercury rises to certain level in capillary tube above the bulb, you will see the scale next to the mercury. Reading the figure near the level of tell us the temperature around the bulb of the thermometer. Hold the bulb in that water and read the temperature. You will get the how much it is. So for that also here what you are doing, this is the thermometer and this is the beaker. In first what you are doing, you have to take the ice into that and put the thermometer in that. This red bulb you have to dip in that ice. From when we are putting that in that red color bulb in the beaker which contain ice, that time you will get the temperature 0 degrees Celsius ice. Again same container you have to take and heat the mixture. That time suddenly the temperature will increase and it will shows with the mercury level by mercury and it rise will, and when it hot that time it is up to 60 50, then 70 80, and when the water will boil that time it is 100 degrees Celsius. This how we can record the temperature of the water. Understood, children? Now, next is there some example here they have shown. It is boiling water 100 degree, freezing of water is 0 degree Celsius, air in the winter is less than 50 degree Celsius, in summer more than 50 degree Celsius, inside temperature is less than inside freeze temperature is less than 5 degrees Celsius, freezer's temperature is less than minus 80 degrees Celsius, and our body temperature is approximately 37 degrees Celsius. This you have to keep in mind. This is very important information, and here again they have shown here, do carefully when the if it is cold that time you can put like this, if it is hot that time you don't do or don't touch to that beaker conical flask. Yes, here also same that shown. If it is cool, that time you can touch. If it is hot, that time you don't touch to that conical flask. This how we can record the temperature. Understood, children? So today we will stop here. Next part we will discuss in next video. Thank you.